Hello there, welcome back. So today is the morning of the Prismatic Evolutions release, and this little box right here is causing everybody a lot of turmoil. So Pokemon just put out, I think it was yesterday or the day before, that they are going to do as many reprints as necessary to make sure that this price is affordable for everyone. Now my thoughts on that are, that's really good. As of this morning, when everybody could list their stuff on TCG Player, the price is down to, I think, 110 at the time I'm recording this. It was at 150, and then it went down to about 130 after the announcement of reprints, and now it's at 110. I'm not really an expert on this market. I can kind of tell you what I think is going to happen. This will probably be the cheapest. It'll be like this weekend when everybody lists their stuff. Probably this weekend might be the cheapest time to buy it until those reprints hit the market. I don't know what kind of time frame that's going to take. I've seen some videos where people talk about Shining Stars, Shining Fates had the same kind of issue, and it took 7 months for the market to finally come back to MSRP or even below MSRP. So this could be the cheapest price you're going to see it for the next few months. I would probably recommend, unless you really have to have it now, to probably wait until the price stabilizes and everybody can find product at a reasonable price. So what we didn't get very much of this product, and what we decided to do is we're just going to take wherever TCG Player's at, whatever price that's at, knock off 15% because that's what we have to pay, and we'll sell it in store, one per person, that kind of thing. And I know some people are like, if you're not charging MSRP, you're wrong. I know some people say just get the max value. I don't know. It would make me happy if I could buy as much as I want and it all sold at MSRP. I'd make my money, people would be happy. But that's not the world we're in right now. The world we're in right now is there's not enough of it for everybody. There's not as much as I ordered. I got cut, I think, 80%. I got cut by 80% of what I ordered. So, and there won't be any more for a while. And that's disappointing. I hate having empty shelves. Pokemon has a history of supplies everywhere. Prices are $100 a box, which you don't make any money on. And then all of a sudden, Pokemon sees a boom, and now you can't find product. And then I have empty spots on the shelf. It's not fun. I get it. If me charging over MSRP makes me a terrible person, that's fine. That's not how I see it, but I understand. But I come from a sports car background where there's no set, I mean, they have an MSRP, but there's not a single thing that's MSRP, unless it's a bad product. And for the longest time, I've had products on the shelf below MSRP and people didn't want it. I had a conversation with a customer just the other day when they asked if we were doing any more Prismatic Evolutions pre-orders, and I said no, that we'll have some day of. And the customer said, well, I hope it's MSRP. I said, no, it won't be. Well, I don't understand why it's not MSRP. I said, well, because everybody wants it. I said, I have 3 products on the shelf right now. This was a week ago that are below MSRP. You know, Scarlet Violet Base, Paradox Rift, stuff like that, Stellar Crown. I had those things on the shelf. I said, those are below MSRP. They were, I think, $20, $25 below MSRP at the time. And they said, well, I don't want those. Yeah, that's how everybody is. That's why things get below MSRP. Nobody wants them. When I did pre-orders for Surging Sparks, I did them at 120. The day of release, nobody bought them. Like for 3 weeks, they were on our website for 120. Nobody wanted them. When release came around, I kept them at 120 up until the day they came out. When the day they came out, they were 160 on TCG Player. We raised the price to 160, and then people wanted them. So I don't really understand why nobody wants it. Well, I guess the mentality is it's going to keep going down. I'm going to buy it at a cheaper price. You didn't want it at 120. Why do you want it at 160? I don't get it. To me, that seems like that's just FOMO, people afraid of missing out. If you're interested in the set as a collector or player, you're going to buy it at whatever the market says the price is, or you're not going to use it or not going to get it. I know some stores are doing MSRP and they're limiting one per person, or I don't know. I'm just not, that's not me. So if the market is $100 a box, I sell my stuff at $100 a box. If the market is, I'm talking about booster boxes. If the market is 160 MSRP, it's 160. If the market is 200, it's 200. It is what it is. If people are willing to pay it, that's what it's going to be. If nobody wants it, I lower my price until somebody wants it. Now, I've made no money on Pokemon for a long time. I got into this shop after the boom, so 2022 when everything was going down, and I didn't make any money, basically. By the time I had to pay employees and stuff like that, selling boxes at 100 when you buy them at 95, it's not worth the effort. But you got to buy it because people want to see it even if they don't want to buy it. And having not anything on the shelf is worse than having stuff on the shelf that's higher than what people want to pay it. At least then they have an option. If there's nothing on the shelf, there's no reason to come back. That's kind of my thoughts on it. I don't like it. I would prefer everything to be at MSRP. I joked with somebody that said, if you were willing to commit to buy everything at MSRP, one box of everything, I would sell one box of everything, every release at MSRP. But nobody wants to do that. Everybody wants $100 a box. They want people not to make money, except for Pokemon, of course. Pokemon's going to make their money regardless. And nobody's mad. Nobody's mad at Pokemon for not making enough. They're just mad at stores when you either don't have it or you charge more than they think you should. MSRP is always good for, it seems like MSRP is only good when it's in your favor. Anytime things are below MSRP, if I put it MSRP, I'm a dirty person because the market says it's $100. Now that things are above MSRP, I'm a bad person because things are above MSRP. Because I'm not selling it cheaper than what it is going for. I don't know. I'm sure this video is going to make a lot of people upset. I'm just trying to do my best. I'm just one guy trying to run a shop. I'm not trying to be ugly to anybody. This is just the way it is. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a good day.